Community Viewpoint with John Pollock and Maria Hurst.
And welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host for this segment, and the second segment as well. Today we'll be talking about some of the things that some of the folks do here in our community to help others, I being one of them. So I said, why not have someone else come on also? We're going to be speaking today with Janine Schulte of Open Arms Counseling. She'll be telling us about some of the good that she does and some of the programs that she belongs to that do good for the community here. There's going to be a community yard sale, I believe it's called, but I'll let her tell us about that. So Janine, if you would, what's coming up? When is it?
It is April 12th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Nye Community Coalition's main building. And it is a community yard sale. We are currently seeking donations for the yard sale. For those who don't know, the Community Crisis Intervention Committee, they help collect money for those that need gas vouchers, propane assistance, prescription assistance, food, power assistance, rental assistance, and they go through a screening process to validate their need, and we sit together as a group and help the people that need the help.
Right, and you're the chair of that?
Yes, I'm the chair.
Was that because you weren't there one week?
I was not there one week.
Right. So be careful if you've missed the meeting. So that meets once a month?
Once a month.
Right.
It's the second Tuesday of the month at No to Abuse Family Resource.
I had it wrong too. So, yeah. So we just had the meeting this past week,
yes.
And a lot of information is gleaned from this group, and a lot of the people that do good for the community, that provide for the less fortunate.
Yes.
And you belong to, you work for a group called Open Arms Counseling, is it?
Yes, I do.
Yes. And you were telling me, telling us before the program exactly what you do, where it's located. Give us a little insight about what you do for a living.
I work for Open Arms Counseling. I'm the Director of Community Resources. My job is to find out what resources there are in the community and help those that are in need, either through Nye Coalition, Nevada Outreach, No to Abuse, Department of Children and Family Services, all the agencies that are in town, and direct them there. But I also do the day treatment program. We have therapists, we have a psychiatrist, and we do the counseling, day treatment, basic skills training, psychosocial rehabilitation.
So you take care of families, individuals, and you're situated, well, you were telling me earlier, if we knew where, was it Lois Lanes?
We were right next door to where Lois Lanes used to be.
Used to be.
Yes, right next to Children's Dentistry.
Right, it's across the street from Patrick Park.
Yes, at 1017 East Basin, Suite 3.
Mm-hmm. A lot of times we remember where they used to be, that's where we are now, so that's the way we find out where
yes.
these locations are rather than streets. You have a great business card here. There's a lot of services that you have. If you want to tell us a little about that. Psychiatry, medication management, individual psychotherapy, family, couples counseling too?
Yes, and we have a Christian-based therapist.
Okay. Parental counseling, day treatment, psychosocial rehabilitation, basic skills training. Well, that falls on the line what we do at the coalition too, basic skills. What does that encompass with what you do?
Our basic skills is more on how to cope with anxiety, how to cope with depression, how to socialize. There's many people that don't know how to socialize. They get anxious going out into the community, so we try to restore them to a higher level of functioning.
This individual or is it group?
It's available as individual and group.
Oh, interesting. And you've been doing, Open Arms has been doing this, how long have you been here with Open Arms?
Open Arms has been here since August, I believe it was. It's been a fun ride since August, but we've all been in the community for quite some time.
Right, individually. Okay, so the basic skills, that sounds interesting. A lot of us could use it. You should come over to the town board meeting sometime and give us some basic skills over there. That's the first thing that came into my mind.
I love the town board meetings.
You watch
I
that?
lined up my therapy for the next day.
Right, what we shouldn't do. So learn lessons from that. So you have a psychiatrist that comes in?
We have 3 psychiatrists that come in.
Okay, because we were lacking psychiatry in this town. We've had some therapists that have left through the years too, for whatever reason. But you're bringing more psychiatry into the.
Yes,
And,
we have one that's currently in the office right now. We have one coming out tomorrow, and then we have one starting in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, and these are not from the area either.
They're from Las Vegas area.
Great, very interesting. And let's get back to what we first started with. We also have the little things that we find in the local stores, which are the little jars for...
The Gift from Your Heart jars.
Yes, I didn't know what that...
Yes, Gift from Your Heart jars. And you donate your change, loose bills. You can even put a couple hundred in there if you want.
Oh, not me.
And those jars go to help fund the Community Crisis Intervention Committee.
Right, which we're a part of.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and you can find those at various places throughout town. Acme Feed, Oasis Outreach, New Hope Fellowship, Open Arms Counseling. A lot of the different businesses have the jars. And a lot of the people that carry the jars are also members of the Crisis Committee.
Okay, that's interesting. And that money goes to do what?
It goes to help with gas vouchers, propane assistance, prescription assistance, food, power assistance, and rental assistance.
Oh, so that's where some of the money comes from, rather than grants.
It goes. It comes from the jars, it comes from grants, and then also comes from the yard sale that's going to be April 12th. Right,
and that's over at the Coalition, the Activity Center, and I believe it's April 11th.
April 12th.
April 11th, everybody brings their stuff there.
They can bring it April 11th from 12 to 4, and then from 6 to 8 on April 12th.
6 to 8 in the morning.
Yes.
If you're there 6 to 8 at night, you're way too late.
Yes, 6 to 8 in the morning. It's going to be an early morning that day.
Right, so in the mornings you could still drop off items on the 12th for the 12th for the yard sale that we're having over there. So.
Yes, and then Acme Feed is also taking the donations right now. You can talk to Steve or Vince, and they're at 800 West Street, right on the corner, just off the corner West and 372. You see Steve or Vince, or you can call and ask for Steve or Vince to schedule a pickup for large items at 775-751-2263.
Right, there's a lot of...
And that's through Acme Feed. Right,
it's not just Acme Feed. It's a lot. Well, it feeds the people, too.
They feed the people.
Yes.
Sandy and Vince do a lot for the community. They do the Path of Hope. Steve is constantly running around town helping people on behalf of all the different organizations in town, and they really do a lot.
Well, it's great to know people like you, Steve, Sandy, and the people that we deal with either at the Coalition or other groups that we belong to also. So, and you live in the area too, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
Okay. And you're still doing good, which is...
I love Pahrump.
Oh, fantastic.
I wouldn't live anywhere else. Very
good. That's even better. But we're looking at things to do for Pahrump. If I could ask you, what would be something that you would want to have for the town? Or if you had any children or yourself, what do you think we're lacking the most?
Activities for the kids.
Right. This is almost universal. Yes. And you say for the kids, and I also say that go along with them for the adults also.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
There's only the casinos really in town. There's the bowling alley.
Sports that are organized, but then sometimes they get rather expensive.
Yes.
And then we don't have anything like sporting goods stores in this store.
Not that I know
in this town.
No.
So.
And a lot of the kids can't afford to pay for the sign-up fees for soccer or softball, so there's sponsorships needed for those kiddos so they can participate in the events that they really want to.
It's very interesting. What we don't have, we should have. You fill certain needs, I fill certain needs, but still there's many other things that we need in this town also to make it work and make it more normal for life in general. So we do whatever we can to promote mental health and physical health, like the sports and whatnot. Yes. But then I'm sure you'll be part of the, let's talk about another good thing that we have going on will be the Easter picnic.
Yes.
You're going to be going to that, right?
Of course.
Okay, cool. You'll be seeing these posters. Which way should I go? I should go this way. They'll be coming out in the next couple of weeks. It's the combination Easter egg hunt. We'll have these a picnic. The task force, the holiday task force, will be.
CCA's doing the cooking, I heard.
Yes. It's not the employees, not the prisoners from the CCA. So we'll be having the food. We'll have 2,000 hamburgers. We'll have 1,000 hot dogs there. We'll have cotton candy. We'll have popcorn. Kettle corn is over there. Kids will love that. So hopefully we'll have eggs being dropped either from a helicopter or a helicopter and the hook and ladder truck from the fire department. So there's some things that we can help the community with, but this is a one-time basis. We can't do this all the time. We would like more things for the community. And you have the clothing drives too, you said.
Yes.
By the time you see this, this month's clothing drive will be over with. But when do you have your clothing drives?
Third Saturday of each month from 10 to 2.
Mm-hmm. And those are at your location?
At our office at 1017 East Basin, Suite 3.
And the people, when they go over there, what can they find over there? It's everything?
We have clothes, shoes from infant to adult.
Okay, so the coalition has items like that. Your counseling service has that also. So if you are in need, there are places we can find to clothe you. And we were talking about the toiletries?
Yes.
Yeah, don't let me forget that. We're almost out of time. So this is something that we have 1 more minute. Go for it.
My coalition is doing a hygiene drive. You'll see boxes throughout town, or you can talk to Leanne or Wes at Nye Coalition and drop off hygiene products to be distributed through the food banks.
These hygiene products include toiletries. It could be soap. It could be shampoo. It could be toothpaste, toothbrushes, combs. What am I missing? What do I use? Antiperspirant.
Yes, most
cool.
Definitely.
Yes, so these things that people we cannot afford, they will be provided to us through the donations of other folks. Yes. You'll see the boxes around town. Thank you for doing that, and we are almost out of time now. He goes like this. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me.
And thank you for watching, and we'll see you around town.